So, Chicken on a Basketball FC 0, the Kings of North London 2. First win we've had there for 9 years, Jez. I think that's the first time we've done a double in how long? 15? Something like that.
It is 15 years. Yeah.
Long time. And we fully deserved that today. That could have been 5 or 6 on another day if we were more clinical. But we got the job done. From the first minute, we looked up for it. We won the midfield battle real quick. Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard, Granit Xhaka. Every one of them in that first half was superb. Second half, Tottenham came out, peppered the goal a little bit in the first 10 minutes, and then we established control again and just see our way through the rest of the game. Odegaard scored a cracking goal. Saka, I don't know how that went in. Obviously, Lloris must have been on the drink again. But he played well again today, Saka. And we're 8 points clear, Jez. Are you starting to believe?
Am I starting to believe, Lee? Big question. Yes, I am. But, big but, we still need, we're only one injury away from capitulation. And you probably didn't see my rant last night, but I'm glad we've missed out on Mudryk. Well, that's for another day. But we went down the lane today. Big up to the Arsenal faithful. It was a great game. We basically took them apart in the first half, and I'm liking what I'm seeing, Lee. There was confidence, there was positivity. It was awesome stuff. I mean, Saka's goal smacked old Lloris in the face and nutted it into his own net. Love to see all that. And Odegaard's goal, who knew? Who knew this guy was going to turn up and start banging goals? And I'll be the first one to say, I'll put my hands up. When he first came to Arsenal, I thought, this guy's crap. I'll turn a circle, mate. I think the guy's decent and he's proven himself, and fair play to him. So, yeah, we have what I like to see, Lee. This is what I like to see. We're not reliant on, at this point in time, an absolute shit striker in Nketiah. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't care. The Nketiah lovers, he is fucking pony. He's great against Division 1 teams, Oxford United. Sorry, up against the big boys, mate, you ain't good enough.
100%. He should have had a hat-trick today.
He spunked, mate. 2 or 3 chances today. Sorry, you were clean through and you just shanked it straight to the keeper. Crap.
Yeah, 100%. Mate, he should have had a hat-trick today. Like the one where Xhaka was marauding over halfway, fed the ball into him when Martinelli was down the left, fed it in. That touch was pathetic. Yeah, run away from him. Like a top-class striker takes that down, smashes it on the half volley, straight in the bottom corner across goal with 3-0 up, coasted. I know we coasted anyway, but he had 3 really good chances today. And yeah, it's cool. We didn't need him to score goals today, but there's going to be times where, like Newcastle, it is the only chance and he didn't score.
Yeah,
no, we're not going to be able to create all of these chances every game. We know that, and we're not going to play a team that poor every week. Yeah, and to be honest, somebody said it in the chat earlier. They said that is the easiest game of football we've had all season. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. I think that was comfortable, mate. Like they showed no fight, no hunger. They weren't playing as a team. The manager made subs way too late for them. Like their fans are probably they were all walking out with 10 minutes ago, weren't they? But yeah, that was probably the easiest game we've had all season. And for that to be in a North London derby, like I'm just lucky we were on the right end of the scoreline, Jez, because if we had put in a performance like that, we'd be going mad. Like, honestly, that was shocking from them today. But that was probably down to the fact that we just battered them in the first half. And they tried a little bit in the second half for 10 minutes and then didn't get anywhere. And then we just took control again. They had 10 minutes out of 90. It's mad.
Can I just make there's that second half. They came out very hard, very strong. But what I like to see, all of a sudden, the whole team went into a totally different format. There was 5 at the back. Now, obviously, whether that's employed by Arteta, I guess it must be. And the whole team suddenly went into defence. But, Lee, what they also suddenly did on the break, they were like rapid. Now, this is something that we haven't seen from Arsenal in a very, very long time. And I'm liking what I see. And before anybody shouts us down and kicks us up the arse and says we're flip-flops, no, we're not. All we are is the positive, real fans that actually want Arsenal to see success. And if Arsenal have to adapt in a game, which they did today, great. But, Lee, I still criticise Arteta for his substitutions. He doesn't.
I think the thing is, I agree, but at the same time, there's not a great deal on the bench, Jez. I mean, Elneny weren't even in the squad for some reason. I don't know if you know why, but I don't. I didn't see any of that. Somebody said that he's linked to Aston Villa or something. I don't know how true that is, but when you look at our bench, there's no striker on there. The only attacker is either Smith Rowe, who's not really fit yet, and Marquinhos, wing sides, like wing players. Then we've got Fabio Vieira, who he didn't even fancy against Newcastle. So, like, I understand, like, yeah, he probably could have changed it up and injected a bit more energy, but at the same time, he ain't got nothing there, Jez. And that is why I'm fuming that Edu ain't gone out and done the business, because we've wasted 15 days of this window so far, and we could have had 3 or 4 players in, or even 2 players in, that he could have sat and said, right, you're coming on, because Martinelli was poor today. Yeah, I thought Zinchenko's second half fell away, but he was great in the first half. But Martinelli, we need cover for Martinelli and Saka, or get a player that can do both sides. But I don't know, man. This is why I think Edu should have been out there doing more business, or doing some business, because he ain't done nothing yet.
Lee, when he got 25 minutes free, go and watch my stream late last night.
Yeah.
I went big into this because I'm no football expert. I'm not. I'm just a passionate Arsenal fan. I don't know anything about the finances of Arsenal in great depth. I don't. But all I will say is Arsenal have money. But I am glad that Arsenal did not get into a bidding war with Chelsea on this Mudryk creature fella, because he's unproven. He's from a farmers league, and good luck to Chelsea. I think we swerved a bullet, Lee, personally.
Oh, 100%.
But can I say, it's now time for Edu and Vinay and the rest of the board to actually prove themselves that they're worthy of their multi-million-pound salaries to actually get out and do the business, because they can. But let's get back to the game, man. It's an awesome performance, and the player ratings will be interesting. Seriously, mate. I am frustrated, though. To be fair, with what we're doing at this club. Seriously, great win today. To go down there, first time we've won there, and we've done the double. It's a great feeling. I was so nervous today, Lee, and we done it.
And it was comfy. It was a stroll. It was literally a stroll. We won't have many games that easy this season. And away from home, we've been superb. Like, honestly, we've only lost 1 game in 18. Like, I don't think even the biggest Arteta in fan that's backed him all the way from before he got the job and all of that would have sat there and said, at this stage of the season, we'll be 8 points clear, only losing 1 game. If we beat Man United next weekend, obviously Tottenham play Manchester City. So hopefully Harry Kane breaks the record that weekend, because he didn't this weekend, did he?
Us, did he? That's the key factor. He didn't against us. And I'll be honest with you, mate, I think our defence absolutely negated Kane today. And Son, they look crap.
Yeah.
They did look crap against us. And that's, I've been chatting to a couple of people after the game today about the Man U game next week. I actually fancy it. I fancy us to do them, seriously. If we get through that game, then we got the Man City game coming up. We get through that, it's ours to lose.
Yeah, 100%, mate. By the time we play Manchester City, we could actually be even further clear.
Yeah.
Like in the league game, not the cup game, obviously, but in the league. Because we play them after we play Everton and Brentford.
Yeah.
And they've got some big games coming up, Manchester City. So So yeah, all good so far, man. Listen, we're going to do player ratings. Make sure you sub to JEZ'S channel, people. Links in the description. And we're out of here, people. Player ratings will be out later. Check out my fan cam, Kenny's and Henry Wright. He's crying. Go and check all the fan cams out. Player ratings will be out a little bit later. We're out of here. Come on, the Arsenal. 8 points clear.
Victoria Concordia Crescent.